My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Into the Breach. Oh, this squad, eh? This squad. Now, I don't know what to do with this squad. I think we're in pretty bad shape. I don't know if we're going to be able to go to the final island immediately, but I also don't really want to play with the squad for that much longer because I think if I play with them rather for that much longer, we're going to lose. So how about we go here? Don't take anything too hard except for, really want to do all of those. See the map? Okay. So what am I supposed to do here again? Kill all of them? Kill all humans? It doesn't matter if I kill the mechs, the laser bots or not. I am gonna have to kill this shell scion as soon as possible though. Okay. If you stay out of... Oh! So they're going to break out. Got it, got it. The attack order means that I can actually just get one of them to shoot the other for me. And if I do that, then maybe I can start working on some of these. I get to break you out and set you on fire. I get to set a lot of spaces on fire if I'd really like to, in fact. In fact, I can even... Wait, fire damage triggers first. Okay, never mind. I can't have you die to fire damage after you shoot. So the Lily could stand here, swap the artillery bot one space down to G2. The artillery bot takes out the laser bot for me. Laser bot? Cannon bot, rather. I could then, in fact, have Camilla come over here and thaw these two spaces. And then I can just push the laser bot in. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Beautiful. I like this map. I like how everything's breaking out over time and I've just got to stop them. This is super interesting to me. Now with the attack order, unfortunately, I can't have the artillery bot get killed by the beetle. Ooh. My play to stop this Alpha Scorpion is also really bad. Like, I'm going to have Camilla come over here and just push you one space up effectively. One, two, three, four. So I can't move anywhere where I'll be able to push the Alpha Scorpion over this way. That's a shame. Also, yikes at this artillery bot. Okay, I can do something cool here, and that's to have Lily move one space down. I move the artillery spot one space down. Then the artillery bot actually breaks this ice, which the beetle then charges into the Oblivions. That's actually a really good play. It takes care of these two with just Lily. And then I guess I am going to have to make the move that I was planning on not having to make here. Forgot how the pushing works with that, damn it. Alright. Do the exact same thing, but correctly. Okay, and then have Lily swap there. Alright, artillery breaks the ice. And you charge into your death. Beautiful. I mean, that's one easy push into Oblivion. I can also do swaps into Oblivion. The problem that we end up having is this artillery bot, right? Yeah, because I can use 2 actions to dunk this Alpha Firefly, 1 action to dunk this Alpha Scorpion, but then the artillery bot does nothing. What other options do I have? I can set you on fire and push someone out of the way. They'll take damage over the next 2 turns, but it's fine. But the thing is, if I don't push this Alpha Firefly, we are sad. We are sad, full of burgeoning on being mad. Alright, we can go for that hit. Alright. So that takes care of one of them. I guess I'm just going to swap you in. Good. You're in a position I can now dunk. In fact, it's way easier to dunk, is it not? No, it's not. Ooh, it isn't. See, here's the problem. If I try and dunk, you just run into someone. Oh, here's the solution. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. Bye-bye. Hell yeah. All right, we got that mission down. Took no damage anywhere, in fact. I'm quite pleased about it. Go for central processor first. Defend both robotics factories. Now, the robotics factories, if I recall correctly, and I do, are just going to consistently spout out robots. So if I can set fire to everywhere, it's going to make it real difficult for them to do so. So combining Backburner and Range 2 Flamethrower at all turns where it's available to use each is going to be a huge part of our strategy here. I mean, this seems obvious to me. And then have Camilla come down and push the Alpha Firefly in. Or rather, Camilla can even collect here and push the Alpha Firefly in and light up 2 spaces. That's really good. And then I've got 1 swap that I have to do with Lily. And Lily's is going to have to be preventing this Alpha Scarab in some way. Oh, but I can actually have the Alpha Scarab kill the laser bot for me. Okay, that is really good. 2 spots on fire, collect the pod, 2 spots on fire, and we've got 2 elites killed. All right, hell yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like we got real good decisions made there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's 2 buildings threatened. Not too keen on that. I do have the extra range here, right? So I can swap you in to take the damage from the Firefly. It's not bad, not bad. But then this Alpha Scarab's really rough. See attack order? Ooh, I can actually just move the Alpha Scarab 1 space down, right? Having Camilla come over here and then push. The Alpha Scarab takes 1 damage to the fire. Then takes, or would take damage to the Shell Scion. Yeah, it's definitely that. It's definitely that. Okay. Put you into the drink. Push you forward and put you on fire. Right? Beautiful. Did I... No, good. You attack first. Beautiful. Otherwise, I'd misordered that, and a shot would have made it through to the very back. Ooh, spider. Spider is not good. How spider is Nick so good? Well, the spider is attacking directly forward. Is not attacking, in fact, but it is the firefly will attack. So if I actually go back here and push the spider forwards, the spider will take 1 damage to the firefly. Oh, but then this won't get a kill. Oh my god, yes it will. Oh, this is the best ordering I've ever done in my life. Oh, but crumbs. Okay, so it would have been Camilla comes over here, pushes the spider 1 down. The spider is lit on fire and is standing in a space where it's about to take 1 damage to the firefly as a result of the second action, right? Now, where the spider is currently standing, I would have Lily stand and swap the Alpha Scarab in. Then the Alpha Scarab attacks third. So the firefly attacks the spider, who's taken 1 fire damage, killing it, and then the Alpha Scarab would attack the firefly, dealing 3 damage, killing it, and we just have the Alpha Scarab left over, who is also going to be standing on a burning space. So that's incredible, but unfortunately, we can't do anything about the Scorpion if we do that. So you probably swap the Scorpion down like this, right? Or I could actually... Yeah, I can swap the Spiderling, and then I can have the Meteor Mech go up, take 2 damage against the Scorpion, and set it on fire. It takes enough damage to die. Yeah. I'm about to deal 1 damage to either each Lily and I. Could have done that in a different way by standing here, in fact. Actually, I definitely should have. Okay. Okay. And here's why. Because now the back burner kills this robot for me. It doesn't matter to push you forward anyway, so actually I'm just going to light 2 spaces on fire. Beautiful. All right. Unfortunately, I've got my swap mech super out of position. But thankfully, they have a hell of a lot of moves. Sorry, I was lost in thought. There's gotta be something better here. Like, I can see some plays, but they're all, like, mid-C level student plays. Like, they wouldn't get graded well. Okay, so if I can somehow move this Scorpion down and then move this Alpha... That's too much commitment. It looks like this turn, the best that I can do is probably just, like, hardcore mitigate. Which is fine. Sometimes that's all you can do. I'm just a little saddened by it. Well, look, the Lily can either swap the Alpha Scarab out of position or can swap the Firefly out of position, but neither of them is really going to have an impact on the health of the unit I swap, right? So you're attacking, you're attacking, you're attacking. You're mitigated. So it's just these two. So it'd be like a punch out of the direction and then a shot. Which is actually fine. That will kill both of these. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, you're dead. And you're dead. Both of them burned to death. I mean, we got some stuff on fire that turn, but like I tried to set fire to as many things as possible, and it went okay. Oh, we have already got Scorched Earth. Beautiful. So I have 5 enemies on fire simultaneously. That's gonna be a bit rough. Gain 1 extra reset turn every battle. Well, you're gonna be useful, Isaac Jones. +1 mech reactor as well. Hey, new pilot apparently. I think I actually take you over Lily Reed. The +3 movement on the first turn of every mission for a character that already has a lot of movement doesn't tend to be super important. But more than that, the mech reactor is super important. In fact, the mech reactor can give me +1 move permanently. And let's get the extra range on the flamethrower there as well. Break 5 buildings out of ice, kill at least 7 enemies. That doesn't seem that bad for me. I'm practically just chomping at the bit to get some swaps into the ice here. Easy. So I can just swap you into the drink easily. I really want Camilla to stand here so that I can push the Shell Scion with fire into the space of the Firefly. Oh, that's it. Okay, Abe does this. Drink that space, and then you swap in here. Then Camilla does the shot that I wanted to have happen. All right, that's ridiculous. That was so good. Breaking the buildings out of ice is going to be a problem, though. Okay. I can light you on fire by swapping you into this fiery space. Then I can let you attack a frozen building, and then next turn you'll try and do an attack, but you'll die before you do it. I can also light both of you on fire and push one of you back. This can actually damage 2 buildings at the same time. Oh, but I can have the Firefly actually attack the Spiderling egg for me, which is good. Which is good. Let's have a look. Yeah, like, that doesn't show me that it blows up the ice. You know what? Okay, I just had to check. I had to check if that would actually break the ice. So I can, at the very end, quite easily just break all of this ice. This turn is primarily formulated around trying to get them to break as much of the ice as possible. And also light a lot of spaces on fire whilst doing so. So now, on the very final turn, if I need to, I can just burn that. Okay, you're dead. You two can actually attack, and I'm fine with it. I can block a spawn over here. Yeah. Kill you. You. You're dead. Beautiful. Alright, now I'm only going to have 3 available next turn, and all of my buildings, well, save for 1, but all of my objectives will have been met already. Sure, you're actually allowed to attack that building, buddy. Alright. And... beautiful. Everything dies. Hell yeah! Alright, alright. Maybe I was just tilting the 3 or 4 days ago that I was recording. Or maybe I got a bad island and a bad set of enemies and I was tilting. You know. The tilt is universal. It is always there. Defend the robots, protect the robotics lab. Yeah. I want to make sure Camilla Vera is fine to be webbed, because if anyone wants to be webbed, it's Camilla Vera, who can deal with it. Okay. Now I'm going to want to just create flame alleys where available. Woo! Time pod. Time pod on approach. Welcome to target. Break that net. Boy, howdy, that's a lot of stuff going on right there. Ooh. Ah. Glenn McGraw said, ooh, Glenn McGraw. This is actually not good. Killing this scorpion can pretty much exclusively be... Oh, actually, I've got to remember, Camilla doesn't even need to... Crumbs. I was thinking, like, Camilla can stand here and push the Alpha Scorpion down. Nope, that'll kill the Time Pod. Camilla can stand over here and push the Alpha Scorpion forward. Nope, that'll attack my own building. Ideally, I would move the Firefly 1 space up, but unfortunately, Camilla can't move through friendlies. Or rather, enemies, sorry. So I've got only 2 ways of stopping this Scorpion down here from preventing my objective from being completed, and that is doing this swap, which would actually have the Scorpion attacking a building, or killing it with aim. So I think we're going to kill it with aim. Call it a hunch. Unfortunately, that creates a pretty significant problem for me right now. Namely, the freak am I going to stop this Alpha Scarab? Actually, I can just... Ooh, this is a play. I can do this, burning the Spiderling egg. Yeah, that's it. So we just left a whole lot of stuff on the field, but it's okay. Nothing happened. We also got to set a lot of we've got to set a lot of spaces on the fields on fire, and that's going to help us really area deny. And also, quite nicely, I've managed to move my units into pretty diverse positions, so they're going to have a lot more ease dealing with things. Beetle's going to be rough. So I'm thinking initially Isaac does this swap because I get to move the Alpha Scorpion into a position where it's actually going to attack a spider for me. And in fact, it does 3 damage to the spider. That also negates the shot against this Minebot. The problem I'm having is that means that this Alpha Scarab gets a hit, right? Because then my other turns would have to be Abe comes over here to shoot at the beetle. In fact, Abe would stand here. And then Camilla would move up to this position to shoot through the Firefly at the beetle, dealing 2 damage. How else can I save this Minebot? I mean, I can save it with a single act. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. Because I was thinking I'll just push the beetle over, but if I push the beetle over, not only does it kill the time bot, but also it would be attacking the other Minebot. So, like, because of their positioning, the only thing I can really do here... I mean, maybe I can just swap the Minebot out. Is that a better play? That a bit of a better play? Slightly. So we're just going to be taking 1 grid damage here. Okay. We got to set 3 more spaces on fire. It's pretty significant. Unfortunately, we can't stop that spider from launching again. Well, it's actually creating frozen spaces, effectively. And those frozen spaces are denying a lot of hits to my enemy. Nice. I really do want to attack this Alpha Spider, but it's actually been helping me a lot so far. Okay, Isaac can move over here to swap the Alpha Scorpion into fire and away from attacking. I can do the exact same thing with the Alpha Scarab. But no one else can reach that Alpha Scarab, right? So it's my job to do that with Isaac. And then I can actually kill the Alpha Scorpion, but if I kill the Alpha Scorpion, I'm actually going to put myself in a really crummy position, right? Yeah. So instead, I'm going to need to move it out of position like that. There was a slightly better play that I've just seen, actually. I'll do that. It's where I can let the Alpha Scorpion be on fire at the end of its turn, and that's by moving it up. And also deal 1 damage to the Alpha Scarab here. And then I just get to light 1 fewer spaces on fire. All right. Pretty happy about that. 3 damage to null spaces both time. Don't mind if you do. That's not good. This is a really good shot that we could take. Kills the Shell Scion and the Spiderling Egg, does 1 damage to the Alpha Scorpion. Then I have the option to come down here and... yeah, actually, hell yeah. Come down here, pick up the Time Pod. Crush you forever. I swap anyone into their death? Yep. The Alpha, who will then burn to death. Heck yeah! That Alpha Spider throwing those Spiderling eggs at a bunch of nests was super handy for us. A bunch of nests and a bunch of ice mines, rather. Pod recovered. Another reactor core, don't mind if I do. Now I've got 2 reactor. I do actually just want to put a move in both the mech and the meteor. Both the flame mech and the meteor, rather. Okay, Corporate HQ, Beetle Leader. Well, Beetle Leader, meet Beetle Leader. It is massive, so I can't just drink it. That is to say, put it in the drink. I'm not planning on voring the scorpion. Sorry, beetle. Deployment successful. All systems are go. Okay. Oh boy. Well, maybe freaking chill? Okay, I can fly over the enemy, so I can actually swap this Firefly to attack the other one. Or I can actually swap this Firefly to attack this one. Oh, that's way better. That's negating 3 in a single move, because I'm negating the Firefly here from attacking anything. I'm negating this one from doing its damage to a building, and I'm negating the Alpha Firefly because it's attacking and missing. Alright, that's super awesome. It's also going to start breaking the ice down there, and now they're all standing on ice. Now I just actually want to start kicking a bunch of damage into this. So. Now, usually I would move over here so that I can light more spaces on fire, but I need to keep myself relatively central of the map, so Camille is going to move here, then do that push. And then this Beetle Leader is dead, it just doesn't even know it yet. Come on, find me. Oh, man, there's no beacon in that. Alright, that's cool as hell. So my initial instinct is I have the Meteor Mech move up here. Or even here. And take a shot against the Alpha Firefly up in the G row. And that'll just break the ice and it'll drop the Alpha Firefly instantly. Past that, though. What am I doing? Obviously, Isaac needs to swap themselves out somehow. And how am I preventing this Firefly, right? If I'm taking the action that I previously prescribed, I'm not. Which means it's gonna hit my building. I'm just range short of being able to stop it either way. That's a problem. While I have the ability to free Isaac by having Camilla move a space down and shooting at the Alpha Scorpion, so you'd take... Hang on. Okay, I need to do some counting here. You would do... Oh, but then I still can't deal with it. So I was thinking about all of my actions committed on this Alpha Scorpion, right? I take a Abe shot to it. It takes 2 damage. It takes 1 damage to the fire at the end of the turn. I have Camilla comes down here and push you upwards. You take 1 more damage, and then you die, unfortunately, due to the burn, which means that you don't even block the Firefly's attack. But it all breaks down as soon as I consider this beetle. Yikes. Well, the top priority is stop this Firefly, right? I can do that in a single shot. It's Abe comes down here and takes a shot. It's super inefficient because it's only dealing with 1, especially when there's an Alpha Firefly next to it that I could deal with. Then after that, I can have the Flame Mech come to the side of the map and push the beetle out of position. Ugh. Just not good. Tip to toe, not good, but hey, I've got to protect that building. We're losing a lot of power here. Alright. Well, at least that's threatening a space that isn't a problem. Alright, good. A lot of them are threatening spaces I really don't care about at all. If damage occurs on a space... No. I was thinking if damage occurs on a space, like if I were to have Isaac stand here and then swap the Alpha Firefly down, then have Abe move across in order to bump the beetle into the Alpha Firefly by just positioning bomb, would that break the ice under the Alpha Firefly and drink it? It doesn't, I don't believe. I'll check, though. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. Actually gonna do it all up close and personal. Gets me into a better position and lights more spaces on fire. Mm-hmm. Thank you for attacking one another for me. And that mountain doesn't appear to have a beacon either. Okay, I can swap this one into Oblivion. I can just punch. I can punch all of them? Any of them, in fact? Actually, Abe can kill 2 of them like this. Okay, that's super clever. I love that. Because it also melts the space behind using Backburner, which means this beetle is going to run into its death. Then drop that into the drink, and then come up here and punch you, and you'll burn to death. Okay, so I'm literally just left with one Alpha Scorpion on the field. So we did take 1 building damage here, but again, sometimes those are acceptable losses. That said, our power grid is doing a little bit worse for wear. That said, we did perfect the island, courtesy of making sure that we prioritize protecting the corporate tower. Got 2 promotions, mech HP and mech move. Both of those are pretty good. You have saved Pinnacle, accomplishing every objective without fail. Acid Projector, no, not a good pickup for us. Mech can act twice if it does not move. I'm super interested in that. I want the grid power. I'm thinking, like, mech can act twice if it doesn't move. What if I put that onto the swap mech, right? Because then the swap mech can move, you know, 4 spaces, up to 4 spaces in any direction, and then 4 spaces in any other direction. So what if both of those were a swap on a unit? It would be really difficult to set up, and it would be really difficult to see that this is going to be an effective thing, but still. The Vulcan Artillery would get extra damage out of it, sure, but like it's literally just doubling the damage on the Vulcan Artillery. That's all it really does, so yeah. Camila Vera finds it interesting. Camila Vera could just stand there and in 2 different directions just blast flames everywhere. It is super interesting. I would lose mech move, mech reactor, and I pick up grid defense. Ooh. If this came with like mech move or mech reactor, because since this doesn't come with mech reactor and it costs 2 power for mech can act twice if it doesn't move, that means that the flame mech would situationally benefit, but would lose 3 reactor, right? Because I need to put 2 of them into double tap, and I lose 1 from having Camila Vera. I'll take the grid power. Raining Death. A dangerous projectile that damages everything it passes. This one damages each. So it can deal 2 damage to itself and 3 damage to everything else. You have 3 health. And I would need to invest 6 to get you extra HP as well. Yeah, we're not using Raining Death. Force Amp. All mechs take +1 damage from bumps and emerging other mech. Blocking other emerging mech. Vec, rather? Jeez. Cryo Launcher, freeze yourself in the target. That's super interesting. If I do that... Like, if I do that and I set myself on fire afterwards, I thought, but what if I do that on a space that is already on fire? Does that freeze the space? Prevent the previous thing? It should freeze the space and prevent the previous effect, actually. I think it actually might just be grid power 3 times and then 2 reactor cores. And I'll increase the defense of this because the next mission we are going to go to is the Volcanic Hive. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Into the Breach. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.